Om Jananim Sharadam Devim Ramakrishnam Jagadgurum Padapadme Tayo Shritva Pranamami Muhurmuhu. The devotees listen to these words in deep silence. Sri Ramakrishna is explaining about various paths, and he says, all these paths I have tried and saw the ultimate one reality. All paths can make a man reach the ultimate goal of human life, and it is to realize God. In whatever path you go, you will realize God. He has put the validity seal on all religions, all paths leading to God. Yes, I have seen this, I have seen this, I have seen this. So that it's very difficult. With great difficulty, somehow we realize God. But to take up another path and go, of course, it is not difficult, it means not different, much difference, because the basics are same. Now, suppose I study engineering. To go to medical, I need not start again from the nursery classes. I can just divert the post high school. Even pre-university also is not necessary for me. I completed almost up to that. I have taken engineering at a later stage, and it just turn it with the same knowledge, understanding and all. My intellect has grown sufficiently. After realizing one path, to take up the another path as being an inward person and follow it and realize it may not take much. But in case of Ramakrishna, to do all the paths, we may be with great difficulty. To understand the other path, it takes long time. The path in which I have been brought up from birth, it is very easy path. But to go divert my path and take new path, whole thing I have to again contemplate, live with those people, and there the time takes. Otherwise, it is like if you know one vehicle driving, to learn another driver. Now we say Sri Ramakrishna finished three days. Within 3 days, Advaitic experience. Within 3 days, but it is not just 3 days. 12 years plus 3 days. Just like you have learned driving, and a new vehicle has come with new systems, you take few hours to. But for learning first, this one, how much time you took? That time you need not. But to do 2 or 3 ways of realizing God itself, the life, even if an expert who has realized God also, he finds it difficult to. But Sri Ramakrishna, who is the founder of all religions, all paths, the Lord himself, when he comes to, he has come down to reset not only the jivas in the individual path, to give them path, but to change the whole course of the society, humanity, at all levels, at individual level, at social level, at humanity level, at global level, and at universal level, cosmic level. Whole everything, because there are jivatmas in other planes of existence. Bhu, Bhuva, Swaha, Mahajana, Tapasatyam, Atala, Vitala, Sutala, Talatala, Rasatala, Patala, 14 planes of existence. In all jivas are there. When God comes, He doesn't come for a few people on the earth. He comes, His presence anywhere, having taken a human body, All these jivas have passed through human body. The inner soul is waiting for the Lord's converting them, transforming them. So all will get that benefit. Just like a cold wind, when hot days, cold wind comes, it passes through all people. Same way. Similarly, sunshine, wherever you are, it reaches you. Like all the whole thing is, once it becomes, it is set back to its path. Even the jivas who are in the other lokas like Patala and all, Atala Sutalapa, all these lower planes of existence, their jivas also, karmas will not be destroyed. The vasanas are subdued, and then their path is set. They have to walk on that path. All jivas. Now you see, Thakur had come to on this earth. Now, how many wars are going on still? But their tendencies, karmas and vasanas, all these remain as it is. But the ideal is set in every jiva, that God realization. That is just like a magnetic needle always points to north, that setting is done. This alone is done. The tendency will continue, fighting this, that will continue. But in and through all that, the jiva start moving slowly towards. Sometimes it gets stopped. Stagnation is there. Sometimes smooth movement is there. Sometimes digression is there. But they all will ultimately, those who are in the whole creation, all will have that tendency in and through all that. What they do, what they experience, the jiva is taken. This is called waking up the Vishwa Kundalini, not individual Kundalini. Avatara comes to awaken all jivas. Bhavnath, I feel disturbed if I have misunderstanding with someone. I feel that in that case, I am not able to love all. How much clear understanding. The insight that once you place the ideal, Adarsha, then it will be tallying, it will be, the moment the Adarsha comes into life, ideal comes into life, goal and ideal. Ideal is the path, how I am going to live. I am going to live as a brahmachari. I am going to live as a sadhu. I am going to live as a householder. And how to go towards this ideal of spiritual life. Wherever I am, whatever way, I adopt that spiritual life. I am a householder, I will adopt that spiritual life to suit my duties and responsibilities. Similarly, a brahmachari will adopt the same spiritual life. He is a brahmachari. A sannyasi will adopt in his own way. The life, the adaptation, there is a great transformation. We are going to usually rebuild our system. Now, from birth, we have built in such a way our life and system that I am suitable to this world. I am able to comfortably live. I must have a job, an earning. All this from childhood I have been brought to suit and live in this world. Now, spiritual life is where we rebuild ourselves with a spiritual background. Not world as the background. Worldly life as background. Spiritual life as background, and God is the ideal. In the world, all people, how to live in this world? How to live? Job, this, that, and all is how to live. Here, it is not how to live. All lives, nature is taking care. A bacteria to the gods and goddesses, all are living. And wherever they're, nobody is going for an office or working. They just, if food is already kept prepared, they have to search and take it and eat. No doctors. You can see animals in the forest, here, there, birds. Where is doctor? Where is earning? Where is cultivation? Nothing. Nature provides. Wherever they are, in whatever condition, whichever low cost, according to that, the food and everything is created and kept ready. So they are living, nature is taking care. Will we be fasting because of that? No. She will provide us also. And as a spiritual aspirant, the dependence and God is holding the hand and leading that. How to evolve, how to reach Him who is looking after me. So we rebuild our life on spiritual background, and God as our ideal. There worldly background we are developing till now. We developed in the worldly background with living itself in this world as the aim. Now living is not my problem. Mother will take care of me. I have to evolve how to meet the Lord who is looking after us, giving all the necessities of life, protecting us, leading us, how to reach Him. I want to reach. This is spiritual background, this rebuilding. Now this ideal is given. We are not reached, but ideal is given. We are walking on that path. Now walking on that Adarsha, when comes ideal, I have to live a spiritual life. The ideal is set. After the ideal is set, the mind and the intellect doesn't go outward to see things. Formerly, we were analyzing every person. A person comes and goes, talks for some time. By the time I am talking and finishing, I have already judged what is he. I have already labeled him without my knowledge. That person again appears, the whole picture of his. Our mind is scanning everyone and labeling. This is a good man, this is a bad man, this is that. Everything, every person we have already put the tag in our mind. We do not know. Among children, parents, within the family, who is what, we know clearly. This understanding is there. Now the torch is on the outside and constant judgment is going on. Now it becomes slowly the torch is turned inward. Adarsha is given, torch is turned inward. Each action, each thought, why did this thought come into my mind? Introspections begin. Introspection, checking oneself, tallying oneself with the idea. Am I missing the ideal? Is this my ideal that I have done like this? Is it right? So that introspection begins with the setting of ideal. First comes values. When my moral perfection is needed, values. From values, we move to the ideal. Values is how to live in this world. Ideal is how to attain. That attainment comes into picture with ideal. When the ideal is set, then it turns inward. Inward it turns and it starts checking and tallying with it from inside. How he is telling you, see, I feel disturbed if I have misunderstanding with someone. I feel that in that case I am not able to love all. Master, try at the outset to talk to him and establish a friendly relationship with him. If you fail, in spite of your efforts, then don't give it up altogether. Then don't give it another thought. Don't give another thought. Take refuge in God. Suppose you are not able to change yourself, that attitude and all, don't worry. Don't try, because time is getting wasted. Take refuge in God. Meditate on Him. There is no use of giving up God and feeling depressed from thinking about others. Now I had some misunderstanding. What he will think, what he will think, what he will think. All this, what am I, why did I do this? How much of time is wasted? Within that time, how much of japa you could have, how much closer you would have gone, how much you could have loved God. That time is going in thinking. Somebody comes and tells something and goes away. It goes on rolling. We go on weeping. When it is something, immediately leave it. Drop it off at will. Just drop it off. So this we have to cultivate. Sri Ramakrishna is telling, don't waste thinking of those people. I should have thought of God. Why should I think of these people? He has told something, scolded me and went away. Or some wrong words, insulted me and went away. I whole day, instead of thinking of God, will be thinking of that person. Is it necessary? Just to do your duty. If you want to show eyes, again you see. If you do again like this, shout at him, but inside with a calm mind. Inside you are praying for him, offering you. Your love is not getting affected, but you are showing that eyes. Thakur says, you should not bite, but you may hiss. So that way. And another thing is, duties are there. And this seeing the ideal, adarsha is there. I have to live the spiritual life, adarsha. I have to follow the dharma, is my adarsha. But duties sometimes demand otherwise. Duties and bhavana. Kartavya and bhavana. Kartavya, bhavana. Now, my son has done a crime. If anybody has done, now he is a judge. His own son has committed how his bhavanas will be there. Oh, my son has to be punished. Suppose lifelong imprisonment. Now, kartavya and bhavana clashes. He has to do both. He has to do the justice and now here in Mahabharata war, you will see Bhishma and Arjuna. From childhood, Arjuna did not have anybody, like an orphan. Father is not there. Arjuna, for everything he would run to Bhishma. Tata, he would run to Bhishma. Bhishma would love him so much. He knows what is going to be in future. So their love and bondage and dependence on each other was so deep. Now they are in the opposite side. Bhishma is on the Kaurava side and Arjuna is standing opposite. And nobody to face Bhishma except Arjuna. And Arjuna is standing, fighting. He cannot do injustice. Strong arrows is leaving. Bhishma also, he cannot do injustice. Equally powerful. He is going to kill Arjuna like that. There is no doubt. He wants to. His duty is demanding. His heart is weeping. When Arjuna leaves each arrow, he says, Kshama kar do. And he is really fighting, not artificially showing. It is not pretending, but really fighting. But each time, I have to do my duty. He is Bhishma on the other side. Tera jai ho, tera jai ho. He is living the same. He is cutting each other, he is cutting with the other's arrows. And how the feelings you see, kartavya and bhavana. Bhavana is kept inside and kartavya we cannot avoid. So kartavya has to be done. He is doing his kartavya, but bhavana is entirely different. What he feels, bhavana is maintained within, kartavya is done externally, body and mind. There the Arjuna gets that supreme knowledge. You are not body. You are thinking you are killing someone. He is not body. He is Atman. If anybody thinks I have killed him, he doesn't have that knowledge. Atman Jnana is not there. So he is feeling that I have killed him. The one who says I have killed him or one who says I have been killed, both are ignorant because they are not, just the identification with the body is creating all this difference. So identification, wrong identification, whole of second chapter of Bhagavad Gita is the same thing. That Arjuna wants to run away. I don't want to kill these people. Krishna is not allowing. You are not yet ready to renounce and go. Your duty is to perform. You are not in ecstatic state of love of God that you are not able to do. You have to do till that state comes when you are no more able to do. Now you have to fight. And how to fight is teaching. We have to live in the world. How to live in the world? The whole Bhagavad Gita is teaching how to live in the world, how to fight. Life is a constant sangrama, constant war. Within war is going on, outside war is going on. Life itself is a constant war. That's why Krishna takes giving Bhagavad Gita in the war situation. We are in the world which is a war field. And we are fighting within and externally also without. So here we see, Krishna says, you have to do your duty. How to do? Mam anusmara yudhyacha. Think constant. Anusmara. Smara is to remember. Anusmara is without break. Anusmara. Constant thought of mind and fight. Body and mind is let it fight. Give your heart to me. Yatishananji says, when you are working physically, give your mind to, you are sweeping, your mind is not needed there. You are cooking, your mind is not needed there. It is habitual, regular routines. When you are doing physical work, give your mind to God. You are cooking, you are sweeping, you can give your mind to God. When mind is involved, you are planning something, you are working on computer in the office, your mind is totally involved. Mind and intellect are working. When mind is engaged in work, give your heart to me. Give your heart to God. Body is working, give your mind. Mind is also working, then give your heart to God. This heart giving is most sensitive part. How the gopis lived, the heart was taken away by God. That is that Klim Bija. Klim Bija is pleasure, attraction, akarshana. God's akarshana on Jiva. Oh Lord, pull me towards you. World is pulling, world is enticing. And I want to catch the world and run. It evades me. it entices me. Now you pull me. That Kleem Bija is you pull me. Krishna's Bija mantra is Kleem. Om Kleem Gopi Janavallabhaya Swaha Shri Krishnaya Namaha. Kleem. So you pull me like all planets are held by sun and they are revolving around him. May I be, and as I am revolving around you, you drag me towards you more and more that I will join you. So this, the pradakshina, when we go to the temple, we do the pradakshina. Pradakshina. God is the right side and I am always at his left. One who is taking care will be always right side. One who is taken care will be always on the left side. Because right hand is most active and which can work. Now mother is there, she keeps the child on the left side and feeds with the right hand. She cannot keep and feed with the left hand. So left side will be one who is taken care always, and right side. You see Rama and Sita, they all will be, he is taking care. Anything happens, he is there with his right hand. Here, the care taken, you have to take care of me. I am revolving. This is my Jivana Yatra. I am passing through lives after lives. But you as my right hand, right side. Dakshina, Dakshina. Dakshina Vama. God keeping God to the right and moving with myself left. You have everything you have to do, like a mother doing for child. I cannot take care of myself. You have to take care of me. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.